Hi, thanks for stopping by, and I am absolutely honored in your presence. So anyway, I'd like to ask you to do something for me. I'd like for you to complete this sentence. And so just imagine you're getting ready to ask someone for a date, and then that voice in your head asks the question, what if? So ask that question now. Imagine yourself, you're getting ready to ask someone for a date. And now, what if? And how did you answer that? What if she says no? What if he says no? Or did you complete that sentence by saying, what if she says yes? What if he says yes? How would you complete that sentence if you were walking into a bank getting ready to ask for a loan? What if he says no? What if he says yes? And the reason I'm bringing this up is that however you are answering that, it is a very powerful indicator of what you believe to be true. And that actually is what determines your life, this life experience. And, for myself, I spent almost all of my adult life believing she was going to say no. The bank was going to say no. The boss was going to say no. And the result was I experienced that kind of a life. Now, the absolutely wonderful thing is you can change it at any point in time. You can change your belief system from believing they're going to say no to they're going to say yes. And you think about it, and people who have confidence automatically assume that whatever that situation is that they're going into, the answer is going to be yes. And I always used to think that confident people were arrogant, and that's not necessarily the truth. They just know. They have a belief system built on yes, and that is actually a belief system built on love, as opposed to a belief system built on fear. And so I want you to begin to just entertain the idea that if you are experiencing a life experience that is of lack of any nature, that you can change that in this very moment. You can go from, she's probably going to say no, to she's absolutely going to say yes. The boss is going to say, absolutely, you actually deserve even a bigger raise than that. No matter what, you can change your belief system, and then your life will begin to evolve into that new conscious experience. Everything comes down to mind. Everything is an expression of your mind and what your mind believes to be true. And the truth is, there really is no such thing as reality except that which you believe, and because you believe it, you experience it, and then you determine that, well, that's the truth. Everything is relative. It is completely based on what you believe to be true. And so, back to that question, what if I am all powerful? What if I am love? What if I am absolutely abundant and prosperous? What if I am perfect health? What if I am whole? What if I am the Christ? Can you allow yourself to begin to entertain the concepts, the thoughts that you are much different than what you believe yourself to be? I spent decades believing that I was absolutely weak and a victim of life. And it's only because of that belief that I experienced that kind of life. What I've discovered is that I am all powerful, as you are. You are. The problem is, or was for me, and perhaps for you, I don't know, is that I was using my all power to create the experience of weakness, of victimhood. All I have to do is change it around to the belief that I am creator. I am creating every moment of my experience. And when I do that, everything changes. My whole life experiences shifts from being victim and weak to all-powerful, all-love, wholeness, with the ability to experience and express whatever I desire. It must come forward. Everything extends out of belief. So let's go way on out there. Jesus actually asked this question in A Course in Miracles. What if you knew you couldn't be sick? What if you knew you could not be sick? Why is there so much sickness in the planet, in this whole human experience? It's because the collective consciousness of the one creation of God, which we are all a part of, but each individual aspect of that one consciousness, meaning you and I, believe in sickness. So we therefore experience it. To evolve from that, and it's a progress, it's a process, but we begin to experience pure and complete health. My lifelong friend, one time, I called her up, and the conversation began as every conversation begins. Hey, how you doing? And my response was, I'm sick, I don't feel good. And she just blurted out, you're always sick. And that was a gut punch to me. And the reason it was is because it was true. I believed in sickness in order for myself to be sick all of the time. The incredible thing is, I can't remember the last time I was sick now. I really cannot believe the last time that I was sick. And it evolves out of changing into the belief, if I am pure spirit, if I am that one and only Christed consciousness of the Creator, I cannot possibly be sick. It all comes back to belief. So what if? I dare you, I double dare you to begin asking yourself, what if? What if I were different? What if everything I believed to be true is a lie? I remember Wayne Dyer sharing once, I don't remember the name of the book or even the character he was discussing, but the character in this book was on his deathbed and he's talking to his wife and he asked her, what if my entire life has been a lie? And I invite you to begin asking yourself, what if everything I believed is a lie? What if up until this point everything about my life has been a lie? What if I am not what I've believed myself to be? What if I am not what that voice in my head insists on telling me that I am? Just begin to entertain it. Begin asking, what if? And then take another step forward and begin experimenting. What if she says yes? What if my boss says yes? What if the bank says yes? What if I am worthy of love? What if I am worthy of all abundance and prosperity? What if I am worthy of perfect health? And just begin doing that consistently and persistently, and then get back to me with the results. I'm very interested in hearing what those results are. My friend, I absolutely appreciate your time and your willingness to spend just a few moments of your life with me. I would be honored if you would consider subscribing, liking, and most especially sharing this with someone else if you have found any value in this. At any rate, I'm honored to be with you, and I look forward to our next meeting. Thank you.